Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. 14-year-old Colt Gray has been identified as the shooter in the Apalachee High School shooting in Winder, Georgia, USA. Greetings and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's your favorite Jamaican. I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. If you want to hear the truth, go ahead, hit that red subscribe button. Subscribe to Deep Roots TV. A 14-year-old is accused of carrying out the deadliest school shooting in the year and killing 4 people, injuring 9 others in the high school in Georgia, authorities said. Police said the suspect shooter, Colt Gray, opened fire Wednesday morning at the Apalachee High School in Winder, a rural town about an hour northeast of Atlanta with a population under 20,000. Law enforcement arrived within minutes, confronted the teen who surrendered and who was taken into custody, officials said, adding that he will be charged with murder and prosecuted as an adult. 2 students and 2 teachers were killed, ladies and gentlemen, in the shooting. Mason Schermerhorn, 14-year-old Christina Angulo, and 14-year-old, and Richard Aspinwall, 39-year-old, and Christina Irimie, 53-year-old. The shooter used a AR platform-style rifle, according to Georgia Bureau of Investigation Director Chris Hosey, who said authorities are investigating how the gun was obtained. Last year, local authorities enforcers spoke with Gray and his father about online threats committed at a school shooting. Last year, local authority law enforcement spoke to Gray with his father about online threats to commit a school shooting. There was no probable cause for arrest at that time, officers said. You hear that? The teen was previously on the radar of law enforcement after he was tried several online threats reported anonymously to the FBI last year, the federal agency said on Wednesday. May 2023, the FBI National Threat Operations Center was notified about an online threat to commit a school shooting at an unidentified location. Federal agency posted on X. The threat contained image of gun, and FBI determined that the post originated in Georgia, specifically in Jackson County. The FBI turned over evidence to Jackson County Sheriff Office, who interviewed Gray, who was 13 at the time, and his father, who said that he had hunting guns in the house, but his son did not have unsupervised access to them. Gray denied making the threats online, the Post said, adding there was no probable cause at the time to arrest him. You hear that? The Jackson County Sheriff Office notified local schools of continued monitoring of Gray. The FBI said it's unclear whether the schools in Barrow County, including Apalachee schools, were made aware of the threats, and the law enforcement previously interacted with Gray. At an evening news conference, Hosey said the GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, is working with the FBI to identify and connect anything between the online threats Wednesday and the deadly shooting. Imagine law enforcement officers on Wednesday declare that at this time they have to decline to say whether they had determined what motives. The shooting emphasized that the investigation is still early stage. It is very, very fluid investigation, Broward County Sheriff Judge Smith said in news conference outside the school. What you see behind us is a evil thing. Smith, however, told reporters he was not aware of any connections between the suspect shooting and the victims. Along with the online threat post last year, officials said they are looking into whether the teen had any accessories or associates that who's involved in the shooting, as well as any interaction involving Gray, his family, and child service. Houser told reporters there is no evidence to suggest there was any additional shooter involved in the incident, adding that authorities will pursue any leads about potential assistance or anyone associated with the gunman. We're following up any potential lead through the investigations to ensure if there are any associates involved that we will find them, we will identify them, he said. Houser on Wednesday also told reporters that investigators are aware of previous contacts that the State Department of Child and Family Service had with the suspect and his family. We are pursuing any avenues and lead that will see if they have any connection with the incidents today, where was brought to the Regional Youth Detention Center in Gainesville overnight. Glenn Allen, a spokesperson of Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice, told USA Today that Gray will appear in front of a judge virtually 8:30 a.m. on Friday, Allen said. It was not immediately clear if Gray is being represented by any attorney. Schools across Borough County have canceled class for the rest of the week as investigators work to determine whether there are any activities that would threaten schools to continue in the Georgia area. Imagine, you never see this coming. You never see this coming. Now these 4 people are dead. A youth with a gun name, him name Colt, and the color is gray, gloomy. Him name alone, I tell you, say it's gonna be a bad day. Not stereotyping names, but I'm just saying the FBI were involved. The county sheriff were involved because there was a trace back to this young person, Colt Gray, of a school shooting threat, and them never take him serious, looking like baby Terminator. You are gonna tea. You see, because him look like that, he went under the radar. You heard what they said. Hunting guns were in the home, but he were not left unsupervised with them. I bet one of them see him hunting gun the intake. Lie. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the signs, attend to them. Don't push them, sweep them under the rug, because one day, you might hear the call. Lot of mental health issue going on in this country, in the United States, and they're sweeping it under the rug and blaming it on a weapon. It will continue as long as they don't attend to the main cause. This young 14-year-old obviously must have been troubled. When the adults fail the children, what you think the children are going to do? Not excusing him because him have enough sense to pick up a tolly and walk in and use it. So I am not going to play like I'm foley. Him forget his just dessert, but it's the responsibility of adults, especially governmental bodies, to put things in place to make children safe. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV reporting from the studio. Winder, Georgia, Apalachee High School. A tragedy has been recorded. A tragedy has unfolded. A 14-year-old youth by the name of Colt Gray picked up a AR-15 style. Any rifle will look long, them are going to say that. And went up the school. And now he is arrested and will be charged as an adult. Leave your comment on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Why do these children act like the movie them what them watch? Uno tell me, I know they're going to blame it on the youth. I know they're going to blame it on the tool he used to shoot. But there's a worldwide mental issue going on. These people are too fragile.
Put TV when it's gun time for the action part.
Yeah. Cool on Jenna.
Oh, you know about it, Pops?
Cool on